watching the National Schools Athletics Championships at a very windy Del Josephat Stadium in Paarl. And after a lengthy delay, it looks like we are about to get underway in the boys under 17 2,000 meter steeplechase final. You see the boys dancing on the track. Good to see them in good spirits after being made to wait for some time. Maybe a good way to keep warm and keep your spirits up at the same time. Looks like it might be a bit of a dance-off going on. A competition before the competition starts. I don't know who wins. I don't know who decides who wins. It's got to go to one of those free state athletes if there is a winner of that dance-off. They definitely put the most effort in, I think. And we're underway now in the boys under 17 2,000 meter steeplechase final. Running in a very strong wind. Bit of a quick start there with the athletes just trying to find positions near the front of this pack. And one brave young man there hitting the front, deciding he's not too worried about the wind. And he's got the guts to give it a go. And for that reason, this pace is a fair bit quicker than I expected it to be. How much is it going to take out of them, though, in the early stages of this race? 2,000 meter steeplechase is 5 laps of the track. And the Free State athlete who took the early lead, Gerhard Bossert, still in control as they approach the end of the first lap. 4 athletes now running side by side. Athlete from Limpopo running all the way out in lane 3. He needs to try and find a way to cut in, because once they go around this bend, he's going to be losing some time, using too much energy by running a further distance. And they do seem to now have settled in behind Gerhard Bossert, who's still in control at the front of this race. And you can see how quick the pace is that he's setting by the fact that only really 3 athletes have managed to stay just off his pace, although quite a few boys behind them still trying to hang on. Gerhard Bossert still leads, approaching the end of the second of 5 laps in this 2,000 meter steeplechase race. One of his Free State teammates just behind him there in second position. And an athlete from the Northwest settling into third, Tumelo Reiters. Free State in control now. We did say that there was a big Free State contingent here. 6 of the 16 athletes are from that province. Some very strong steeplechase running happening in the Free State as they approach the 1,000 meter mark. It's always difficult to tell exactly where the 1,000 meter mark is in the steeplechase, because they cut in at the top of the track to get over that water jump. So they start a little bit further back on the track than a normal 2,000 meter flat race would start. But this is a pretty quick pace, especially considering the conditions. And Bossert is taking no prisoners at the moment. Everybody else desperately trying to hold on to him. And Free State now looking for a sweep of the medals. Tumelo Reiters from Northwest trying to spoil the party, but he's slipped back into 4th position now, and he's lost some ground. He is going to have to dig deep if he wants to close that gap. And if anybody else wants to get into the medals, they're going to have to do something soon, because the Free State athletes didn't come here to play. Bossert now on the penultimate lap of this race. Has a gap of something like 20 meters now on his teammates in second and third. All three of these athletes will know each other well. They would have competed against each other at the provincial championships and perhaps even other lower tier events through the season. So the guys behind Bossert will know just how good he is. And they seem to have conceded that first place to him for now. Can he hold on? He's going to get the bell in the next 15 meters. He goes through in 4:47. That is incredible considering the wind out here. He is running like a steam train. And his two Free State teammates just off the pace there, trying to hang on to the silver and bronze medals. The rest of the field clawing their way around the track. Not able to close that gap though. And now we see an athlete from Gauteng storming down the back straight, moving into second position. But it is still Gerhard Bossert who has led this race from the start. He went out hard. He made the pace honest. Nobody really able to go with him. His Free State teammates, who did try for a lap or two, maybe paying for that early pace now because they have slipped back into third and fifth. And it looks like they are not going to get into the medals at all, but Gerhard Bossert is, and he's going to hold on for the gold medal. What an incredible run in these conditions. And he dips under 6 minutes, 5:59.85 unofficial time. Gauteng second, Northwest third. And Free State end up settling there for 4th and 6th positions, split by another Gauteng athlete. Well run by Gerhard Bossert. I said I didn't think the pace would be quick. I didn't know Gerhard Bossert had other plans. And he proved me wrong. In my defense, nobody else was able to go with him. Really, really good running there. He deserves that gold medal. Good finishing there as well by the Gauteng and Northwest athletes who paced themselves